Hi, I'm Don Cottam with CloudRoom AV, or as we like to call it, CRAV. And so today, I want to talk about a couple of our products and a few of the things that are on our line card for our resellers. The first thing I want to talk about is what you see to my immediate right. That is the OneTouch interface that I have here. It's running on this machine I'm working on now, which is actually a YouTube studio. But you can run OneTouch as a YouTube studio. You can run it as an AV system. You can do a lot. You can turn it into just a media encoder for platforms like Panopto and others. Um, Panopto is one of our primary partners, and we're able to work bundled solutions in with our devices and that solution. But what you see below us is Frame VR, and these are a bunch of rooms that we've already done with OneTouch. And a lot of these, some of these are, for instance, this one to my back right, that's a three-way split room. We have a large auditorium room there that has a display wall, some digital signage that's an offshoot of the OneTouch. We have how we stack some of these displays in the courtroom. Here's another courtroom here. Again, this courtroom has a touch screen for the judge that runs the OneTouch interface. Then it has the displays around the room, two cameras, big microphone system, audio, speaker, multiple speaker systems. We run two or three layers of speaker systems in these rooms and an interactive touch screen. Guess what? At about 30 to 40% less than traditional AV systems. So we believe this is the next generation. And not only that, but because it's on a computer, it's so much easier to operate and support. We can remotely access all the machines. Our partners can remotely access all their customer machines. In this portal, though, we have AI built in already with Sasha here, and we have our own virtual assistant. This has all of our technical information so we can talk to Margaret about anything we need to know about OneTouch or any technical information. She already has the entire database, and she can tell you all about it here in our showroom. All of our dealers will get showrooms like this, and we can help them customize their showroom to do what they want to do in the rooms. But this allows you to have a great meeting space. You can switch this to a traditional video conference mode by hitting this flat mode button down here. I'm going to go into this room and just show you. You can also have three-dimensional photos. This is our demo room. You can have three-dimensional photos of things like this, and you can get, this is actually a three-way split room in Nashville, actually. And so you can see the big touch screen at the front, multiple displays, the second display in this first room, and then there's a dividing wall with the speakers, and we have our other speakers for content, microphones, zone microphones, cameras, touch screens, everything you would put in a traditional. We replaced a existing Crestron with a very complicated $150,000 system with a $30,000 system. So kind of the next level of what we think is going to happen in audiovisual. And so not only are we working on this, but we're working on building in these AI engines where you'll be able to program your own buttons, or technically AI will. You'll type in a prompt what you want a button to do, and the system will program that button for you. You can see here I've got this is a meeting space and a huddle collaborative space, so multiple people can come in this room. But you also have the ability to completely integrate your Google Maps local environments, and you can go all through these maps. You can do the same thing with facilities or virtual campuses. And again, this has both the traditional video conference mode and this three-dimensional office. And let me show you, I'm just going to back out here. This is the entryway, that showroom. We've got a large auditorium for webinars. We have a courtroom in the back, that virtual room, the room we're in now. And so you kind of get the idea of what this really is. And these offices, there are thousands of people going to offices like this where you can go right down the hall and talk to Bob down the hall, go into your big meeting, meet in like a Teams type session, or meet in a session like this, because it turns out about 70% of people don't like to be on camera. And this solution also remedies that. Now, to talk a little bit more about OneTouch, though, the platform's been in development for 8 years. And as you can see here on the app, you have all the different solutions. And the cool thing is, this isn't just launching the app. We customize the workflows of the app. And so we actually customize that where, let's say Zoom, I may have the free client on my Windows machine and it runs it like a Zoom room experience. So you get full screen on both screens and it does everything it would do automatically in a true room solution. Same thing with Teams and same thing with all the products. What we found is that most of our customers, they were putting in Zoom rooms or a Teams room, and they wanted to have multiple platforms that they could connect to, and that started OneTouch. Then we started to add more complicated systems, more software internally. Now we're completely NIST compliant because we can route everything and audit everything passing through one device, which is a Windows computer. Well, if you want to get some more information, we're looking to set up our primary dealers. We're only going to have 50 primary dealers. We have 4 now at the time of me recording this video. And our plan is to have 50 by the end of 2026 in set verticals, in set markets, to both provide the OneTouch platform with Frame, with our QNX Android control systems. And we have a new line of touch screens also coming out that'll give you the ability to have your own line of touch screens to be competitive with the other guys out there in the marketplace. So we think that OneTouch is how AV is going to really expand to the next level. We even believe that there's probably underpinnings of a really good consumer residential product in this to fix the smart TVs of the future. And we have a 10-year roadmap that we're executing now. So again, please contact us at cloudroomav.com. You can also reach us at 323link, our parent company.com, to get more information. But we really appreciate your time. Please contact us. We're so excited about the future of what these products will do. And this allows us to pair a room on the ground with a virtual room in the cloud. And you hit a button on OneTouch and you're right in this space just that quick. Or you can go right into a video conference immediately using Frame VR instead of some of the more expensive services that I've mentioned during this call or during this session. All right. Well, thanks again. We look forward to it. And come on the ride. I think we're going to take real big leaps in the AV industry and finally do something new. As we go to InfoComm here in the next few weeks, it's just like a little bit bigger display. They're a little bit thinner. There's some new signage. All the room systems are all the same. This is a game changer. So please join us, and we look forward to the future. All right. Thank you.